do try those things. Do stretch yourself. Do things that are seemingly impossible, and you never know when God... Hi, Dr. Dan here, and I guide students to be smart about higher education and live a life that matters. And in this week's Wisdom for the Week video, I'm at the Outer Banks, and we're going to take a little sidetrack here because I just completed an Ironman triathlon, and I wanted to just share with you about doing things that are kind of out of your comfort zone and that require you to really stretch yourself. So I don't know how well this is going to, the audio will be, because the wind's blowing kind of hard. So pardon the jumping and bouncing around. But I wanted to point out three things that I learned about triathlons. Every time I run one, I learn some new things. So here we go. Three things. I learned that the Ohio River in Louisville, which is where I did this triathlon, tastes a lot worse than Lake Michigan, where I did one, and Lake Erie, where I did another one, and there was another one, I had another lake in Florida, but the Ohio River tastes a lot worse. The second one would be, I never cease to be amazed at people that look like they're really athletic and they should have a handle on this and finish this triathlon without any problem, and they don't. And there's other people that don't have the body types at all to seem like they could finish this triathlon and do all this hardship on their body, and they do, because they just have the intestinal fortitude to drive, and they probably have a really good why. And they're answering a really good why question on why they're doing this, to drive them on, inspire them. And thirdly, I encourage you to try things that you normally never thought that you could do, and give them a try. I didn't think I could do this. Through a number of circumstances, I had to change the triathlon. I originally was going to do one in Wilmington, North Carolina, and that one got blown away by Florence, just like this wind is blowing here, but much harder. So I had to opt for another Ironman triathlon, which you can't get your money back. So I thought, well, I'll opt for Louisville because it was the same weekend as Wilmington. And unknown to me, I just clicked the button, and you can only opt once. And I clicked for Louisville, and I found out a week later, after reading over the information, that it was a full triathlon, and I had only trained for a half triathlon. So that really shook me up in the sense that I know what it's like to do a full triathlon, because I did one last year, and it's so much more demanding than a half. So I thought, why? I don't think I could do this, but I'm committed. I had some other commitments with friends and relatives to do some drive some people home from the Outer Banks where I'm at now. With Wilmington, it worked out perfect, but it wasn't going to work out perfect with Louisville. So it ended up working out really well. I visited a lot of friends and relatives on the way. I ended up doing something I didn't think or imagine that I could do on my own. So I encourage you to never not try something. Give it a try. And in this instance, I did something I didn't think I could do. But I would have never known had I not tried, at least given it a try. I've done another video on this, but this one kind of was a culminating moment to do something and stretch myself. And I think that's something we want to do throughout life. So I don't know what the next thing is for me that's seemingly impossible that I should attempt to do, but it's in the future. So all I got to do is keep living life and moving on and trying these things to stretch myself and grow and become the person I was destined to be. And we all have that in us. So do not sell yourself short and stop trying to do things. Do that thing that's stirring your heart. Don't consider it stupid. Don't consider it something that, well, you might as well not even try because it'll never happen. That's just not true. You don't know. And even if I failed at this, I became a better person trying to do it and taking the preparation. And failure is just a part of all of that. So when we fail, that's one more step closer to accomplishing some of the great things we're capable of. So encourage you, do try those things, do stretch yourself, do things that are seemingly impossible, and you never know when God's going to create a miracle in your life, or for you, if that's not God, whatever you consider that higher power. So this is Dr. Dan. Know where you're going in life. Become the person you were destined to be and make a difference in the world.
Make it. Let's give it up. Dan Mularski. Sir, you are an Ironman.